Hey, how's it going? Quickly checking in and updating today things I've done, movements and progress with regards to the speaking goals. And two things really. I've spent a lot of time today working on the session that I'm delivering tomorrow. Chatted to Vicky, who delivered the same content last week to a different group. And got her feedback on that, some really useful kind of insights and takeaways and things that she took away from the delivery experience as well. Bearing in mind she didn't write it, I've written more of the content for this one, but I didn't put it into this style and this format. So it was really useful to kind of have her test drive it first, so I can hopefully make some amends based on what she's learned from that experience. And I kind of built that into my scheme of work and the design of the program. So I spent a good chunk of time today doing that's the main thing. But the other thing has been I did this last week, sort of end of last week. I just put a note out and a video. In fact, I reported about it on here because I said about doing a video on the resilience workshop masterclass that I've created specifically for sales teams. And I'm getting really focused on this now because it just kind of makes total sense to me to do this. It doesn't mean that I have to say, well, everything I'm doing is just for salespeople now. But this particular workshop, if I'm designing it for sales teams, then I can be very specific about the challenges that sales individuals and teams will face. So it's been really useful to do that, and I felt kind of really comfortable doing that as well. So I put an email out about it earlier, and I put a LinkedIn post up. Again, I've done a couple of these now, LinkedIn post up as well. And I actually had somebody come back pretty much straight away after the email went out to say, I'd be potentially interested in doing something, let's have a chat. So that's good. The thing is, I always kind of feel I've got to be a bit careful with my email list because very few of them are going to be, well, I say very few, I don't know, but I imagine that the majority of people have joined my list or get my emails because they are interested in information, inspiration, some entertainment, kind of stories, well-being, in resilience, all the kind of the things that I speak about, but they're not necessarily in a position where they can introduce me to somebody who can bring me into their organization to run a session. So obviously there's going to be a small percentage. So I tried to kind of send the email today to really honor that and acknowledge that. So I was pleased to kind of get at least one person to come back and say, yes, okay, let's have a chat about it. And to be fair, I've got a lot of stuff that I've done obviously for free, just because that's what I've done for the last 10, 12 years now, sending emails and content and doing free webinars and seminars and creating programs and a lot of free stuff. And of course the paid stuff as well, mainly because I like to eat food and live indoors. So there's got to be some kind of balance there, right? So I don't feel too bad about saying, look, guys, this is where I'm at. I've just designed this. Maybe it's something that you're interested in or know somebody else who might be. Let me know. So we'll see what else comes back from that one as well. But that's the update today. That's the main thing, really. Nothing else that I can think of. Anything else that's come back. I'm off tomorrow, so I will be delivering all day tomorrow, and I am really looking forward to it. It's going to be, I feel much more in control now than I did even this time yesterday in terms of the content and the flow. Still a little bit of tweaking to go through, which I'll do this evening, but otherwise, I reckon it's gonna be a good day, and I'm looking forward to it. So I shall report back tomorrow and let you know. Anyway. If it all goes horribly wrong, I can make amends on Wednesday. We'll have to do it all again and then again next week. No, that's totally not how I roll. It's got to be perfect the first time. So yeah, there we go. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. And give it a like. Give it a thumbs up. It's always nice. Subscribe to the channel and check back in again tomorrow for another daily update. Bye for now.